If you drive your vehicle every day and it parks outside, either day, night, or both, the chances are all the unpainted plastic, rubber, and stuff like this is starting to fade. It's part of the deal. UV happens. Now, there's a couple different solutions you have to make your black plastic or dark gray plastic look nice and black again. One is to use a dressing. For us, it's our vinyl rubber and trim dressing. Now, the vinyl rubber and trim dressing is an awesome product. It adds depth and darkness to your exterior plastic. However, it has a limitation. It doesn't restore pigment back to the plastic. However, our black trim restorer, now this is a product that's going to really turn this to perfect, and it's going to last. Now, the process of restoring your black plastic kind of goes like this. Step one, use our tire and rubber cleaner. Okay, this is one of the small bottles that comes in the kit. If you've already got a large bottle, go ahead and use it. Using the tire and rubber cleaner and a microfiber utility towel, go ahead and thoroughly clean the plastic. You're going to want to concentrate on one panel at a time. Don't try to do the entire vehicle all in one go. Get one section perfect and then move on to the next. Now, you can see that I've pulled off plenty of dirt and oxidation. That's what the tire and rubber cleaner does. It eliminates the oxidation and it really thoroughly cleans the pores of the plastic. And now I'm going to try our coating prep. The coating prep is a really premium alcohol-based spray, and what it does is strips completely naked the plastic, rubber, etc., so that when you go to apply the black trim restorer, it leaves it perfectly even. Coating prep, pretty much dry. Now, this is exactly the same process that we would use if we were going to ceramic coat the trim now. The difference between the ceramic trim coating and the black trim restorer is that this is going to make the black plastic darker and keep it that way for a period of months or a year. The black trim restorer is going to make the pigment return to the plastic. In other words, this has lost its color, and in that case, the black trim restorer is going to restore pigment, restore the darkness, the blackness to the plastic and make it look like new again. So I've got this little piece of plastic cleaned and prepped using one of our ceramic applicators and our black trim restorer. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze about this much of the trim restore on the applicator. And then, being extremely even, I want to cover a certain area at a time. Now, depending on how much pigment is gone from your plastic or your rubber, you may need to go over it a couple of times. Basically, you're restoring color back into the plastic, which has been bleached out by the sun. So if it's super white, in other words, your black plastic is turned all the way back to pure white, it's going to require a couple of coats to get it back to dark. If and when you get a little bit of the trim restorer on your paint, take one of our microfiber towels and just knock it off the paint. I've kind of done this little back corner section now of the Toyota, and earlier we put some masking tape on just so we can kind of have a little before and after. Now you can see that on this half we went ahead and cleaned and coated it. On this we did not. So this is the way it looked before we did any of the cleaning or the coating. This here after just removing the oxidation and using the coating prep, and then here of course once it's been restored. So now that this is completely restored, you're going to notice that when you go to wash it, this is going to bead water up like a freshly waxed or sealed finish. And remember, like everything we sell, Adam's Trim Restore is 110% guaranteed to blow you away.